Wednesday afternoon, the midweek edition of Ekosiisen is live at Sempa 94.7 FM, the 29th day of January 2020. Ekosiisen Mrena Subi Omididi Osei Bonsu from Yobi. Yatsna Sifri Sambe Kopim Senunsi and Efa Ebebo, Eddie Ekosiisen Ebremo, Ghana's biggest and the most authoritative political, social, current affairs talk show. Ekosiisen live on Sempa FM. But yeah, there are too many. This year, the Multimedia Group Limited added 25 years. 25 years. 25 years of media excellence. 25 years of joyful experiences. And as we celebrate our 25th anniversary, praise and thanks must go to those who deserve it. In the beginning, we give thanks to God. You know, God has expanded us exceedingly and brought us to a pleasant place. Indeed, our inheritance is delightful. As the Bible says in Psalm 16 verse 6, all praise, all glory and honor to Christ at work in multimedia, who causes us to accomplish exceedingly, abundantly above what we ever ask or imagine. As in Ephesians 3:20, more munni mo Bible mu yie no. O Bible ne ben so anu afa kan amamo. We just want to thank God for the accomplishments we've made as a company, which are really exceedingly abundantly above what we ever could have imagined or asked for. Get instruction kumanyame MGL 25, the Multimedia Group, Media Excellence. Ekosiisen Mrena so ma yenna mu nyina ase samodi afidie no atoha frequency ne 94.7 said ye munim no na ebia ye kasa wo no wo Kumase 8 a ye were affiliate radio stations across Ghana. Into Kumase for 8 wo Jenyame FM 94.5, Tamale for 8 wo ABC radio, Salaga 40 wo Kan FM, yenuano me wo Sunyani 8 wo Storm FM, wo Brekuma Agro FM, Akomada ne High Cruise FM, wo Finso Time FM, more boase or boase, and yatinka say Jumedi Kesibi Koso or boase, and your boase for 8 years. An event is being organized there to mark Anglo Gold Ashanti. You know, after say shut it down, Omasanya back from last year, and there is this symbolic event to mark one first gold at Anglo Gold company in this back, no, Omotimi etuo. In tie koso e oboase 40 wo OFM, more ejura e higher na JFM, and wasugusu utie. Secondly, takrade de aha e aseda FM. Yeda munyina se ema munyina akwaba eba Ekosiisen so for yet another Wednesday afternoon. It's the midweek edition of the show. We are live online into more Facebook. No, you can watch our live streaming on Facebook. Just search for Sempa 94.7 FM on Facebook. Like our page and get to watch our live streaming. Ubetima share stream or Twitter. Please follow us on Twitter. Your handle at Asempa947 at Asempa947. Me and my personal handle at Philip Bonsu Please, let's stay interactive. Ebia wono we are very active on Instagram. You can also check us out on Instagram at Sempa 94.7 FM. More active. Ebia wo type YouTube ko. We have a channel on YouTube at Sempa 94.7 FM on YouTube. Ubitmashi Jumedi live ewo ho enso. If you want to contribute, your WhatsApp line, you're very, very active. 0546 382 287. 0546 382 287. Ekosiisen is airborne. So tell a friend to tune into 94.7. And then some go up no so do. You may hear some segment bebre mama hine kwabena sante atnase. I mean Kai say me hear some segment no freshman, fresh lady, fresco capsules. Every Sasem Pharmaceuticals or more ene de brain. EcoBank Ghana, the Pan-African Bank. Bell Malt, every Bell Beverages, and a Bat Bioengineering Services. Omunyina de boy me hear some segment no. Ebremo. And the is it a controversy? And I said that the discussions around the new voters register continues unabated as we all wait for meeting Kasia Ebetu Nyame Admochana, that IPAC meeting and what's say back Ochana. Yeah, Kasa, the National Union of Ghana Student, any other allied bodies, a press conference and everyone position on the new voters register no Atuja. And Nugs, president of Republic, International Union of Ghana Student. We you are part of that union. President Abekayensa ewo studio ha yane no ebedi enkomo tew ewo segment here. So mamen kan nso bi o se ene ya ukuada in the total recall ebebremo enra dwumade kese bi course we Independence Square. From what we know, no ambulances now have been dispatched to the various constituencies. What we would want to do and say we were told say the infrastructure has been built into say ambulance neko constituency A. Your baby, yes, see ambulance near de kwakusi. You see a follow up near Shessa, and you're ready. What we've done, and say, reporters across the regions are on standby to bring us reports from the regions. Now, share the preparations in the various constituencies to receive these ambulances. The reason is simple. You a business as usual. And if we are building a system of emergency response, I was say papa already know Oma launching new number which is 112. I don't know link you to the police, I link you to fire service, I link you to national ambulance service. They are common number here, which is a good start. In the ever share the infrastructure on the ground in the various constituencies. And while we do that, the minister in charge of special development initiatives, Honorable Hawa Kumsin, Eba Bekayensa will studio her na eneno Eddie and comment. We have a really packed show in the area. Oman hine kwabena santi atenase. Oman akwaba net saying.
Well, sir, Nugs for the constitution. General say, the mobile
or the constitution and I'm
almost a question for my composition.
Yeah, my composition.
The electoral commission should go ahead and ask the electoral commission.
I think they hammered more on the independence of the electoral commission there. Or say no. Or other than some.
I think say minimum anyway. But I feel say baby I do know. I think the parties now are more who free at the end of respectfully, they should sit with the electoral commission. Now, Omuntimi and your Moncasa. Electoral commission, about to be honest, who come danda yaka.
Yeah.
If we the one I ever bought Ben say piano, it's all my both sides in major stakeholders. No, in this case, political parties they want to cheat for. Or multimedia the same processes now more there or more go through. No. A fine my end product to the best will be obedient kugu and obedient kudim no and for problem biamba. Enti me how kakrane that tin instance na o me na afano. The NDC believes that a waste of time, waste of money, an advantage for the incumbent. The incumbent believes that the Electoral Commission is an independent body and also believes that their stance from 2016 up to date has not changed. Then it means that the Electoral Commission should take a decision that is binding by the Constitution of Ghana. It is the Constitution. Electoral Commission the only lapse I mean say NDC for other political parties can say one break or more demonstrations so na omotimi akọ any electoral commission ko sin konwa kasa minim say ya wada we om sin konwa sin be sa ba so na yet say electoral commission so call ahead edit date aban but obi so be catch say of course enkomo sie ni nyina konwa sie ni nyina no the FAPIM they say the commission has decided that
this is what they want
to do. But how be my being raised and now for sure ben that eminent advisory body now asset and lawyer Nima Pansoba say it's just an advisory body. That eminence there a revered personality said your matter. It in the hope is that one of the only money medru it is omokasa ebia afani nyina. So I believe that the electoral commission, even though the conclusion is that it's a done deal, should also calm down a bit. The NDC should not also overstretch matters because Ghana card almost decided what happened. You don't understand. Voters register. Kwa. Say pass electoral commission is what we throw They don't have a choice. So what does so the next option they have any court bad times on no apart from that, occupying EC office na sifo nyina eyo mo ankasa mo right. Central region and no I'm easy for the money, easy for the central region. Adia to say I am money and yadri. Yen share the salmon come on with their bray, eba besia concrine, not the crime for Becca. It is cameras now as a smoke screen crowd. Yen pipani, yen need the paper camera and yen pipani. Near who said that day na ya set 18 of April to May.
Yes.
Yeah, shana 43 days or
43 days.
Name fan true at the end. Now the parties necessary mo yen say as I say be any ku. No mo develop interest. No more action money pa. And no pen na make it a party for both sides will be a case nyejuma ketua because the cost involved. Say obe krokro kwabna santini obi. Say mon corner control and no crack choice of mind your problem. Say a juma kese say wo na aje be krokro obi ni o man hinansa na wakwa akotworo di India.
And I think the challenge, you know, eminim the ECN team and technology and solve this problem. Say, and apart from a number man, say the CI no CI 94 70 CI 94 no clear. Say o pese o register. E was say a baby a we ordinarily resident. And for example, baby, I would say ewo Agbogba area. Say how now person register to a bar. I was say a baby at least watna for about 2 years and above.
When they send the Kukumlim and I may bet you be.
You see, and see that's the problem. In the emphasis me say be up so half Kenya say a true deal. What it means I was so too quaint.
It no technology bit me boy as a
for example, good. Into we are Kukumlimle and Calbit Mako Kukumlimle registration point. Aqua register or horse na tum wahafu. How we can deal with that, no, and solve a lot of the problem.
Because I want to do not to be tracked.
I want to be tracked because you see on the pan, man.
Maybe for cash,
half Kenya say.
Hey, and I candidate party on a job. I feel that made politicians.
Yes, in the other you would have to instigate. I was saying.
It brings back party funding. So I just say, and we've had an extensive conversation around it. It brings back so minor a junior san come we say quite a fast political parties. A bebo one multimedia monarchy. Young Casapi, when you hold with the audio movie, I'm sure the audio movie. We are in Komo because yes, Nana Adodankwe Kufuado. Anna 2020 and 2019 no H20 2020 a year of roots.
Year of roots.
My understanding is that way no municipal conference center, road minister, and all players, the contractors, engineers, consultants, the vice president, all the co-ministers, Omunina Asia, and finance minister. Reason being that one person one share choir, sa oye contractor. Na aban we ba or say me who people ni me say then how be a what's our sector ni ma de bia da no but again yemped all this long process. What we understand and what we know and what we believe is that the president says that we declare this very year of roots. I'm sure so mokoban so area dongo they say on from him in from him or one ne sa ne nkoma odi no. Sasa na eya koye dia as you say we set up and then we say it as it is. This is a tell because our checks so enye clear. Apart from so oma heads up say one pra at the sakrata no akan krata hold on bia das dia court no. Ye per se hwese sa na tie dia then we can have a proper conversation. Yet he had akofa ba say the entire businesses ye Ghana for dia ankasa entimi nyina na so yi. You say amongst the reasons, no, political victimization and interference. Indeed, we don't know money in common. Here we are. But Nugs president, name me oba.
Sure.
Okay. All right.
But man, your voice we.
Free education, you're going to free. Hospitals, you're going free. Ambulance, no so they ba. Baby, let me say home to me. So ambulance na ba. You pass consequence be a ambulance ba. Consequence. Bibi dia wanya fe no be free kolabu. No abesia ko wini ba. No abesia ko kaso. No abesia ko ha. Ya blow. It's a nana show boy. Nana tuaso. 4 years for nana. Nana tuaso. Show boy nana tuaso. Why are there?
Na also then
Oh no, so person change the free SHS free. The consequences we have to be a free SHS free. The consequences we have to be. Hey, we have Kenya shall no free LML. Hey, already we have hey, when your brother be kind of pain working, he ran it over. And I said, "We don't have crack academy." He ran it over the pen of the years, ran it over. Now, me from 5 grams, he put it on the table. Kaya, brother, they would be able to go.
Kwesi as we Ekosiisen so ne I am 94.7 FM and Nugs president abeka yensa e wo studio ha president akwaba na etesen
me da se bebre
bibi aboko
bibi an sheda nye fine sa na so ye bon ye humodin na ye befa akonya yin so na ya Chiagana for most especially the students across the country and outside the country. Would also take this opportunity na young crow for more China this year with the outbreak of the coronavirus. No, young crow for more grounds. I mean, China has one of the largest contingents of Ghanaian students outside. Wuhan especially. I mean, the area where we have over 1,000 students there.
Oh, Wuhan, but
yes, because he also has a number of schools there, and so we are in touch with our Nugs in Crawford area. As I speak to you for the past 3 days, Secretary for International Relations, I'm not sure he's even had any sleep because he's been liaising with our officials on the grounds together with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs because the situation is quite dicey. We also admonish them if there are personal precautions that they can take in terms of avoiding contacts with people. So I mean we are trying. It's not easy, but it's not over until it's over.
Immediately, student then or more quarantine almost them. What are they doing
right now? I mean, it's the provincial council or more regulations or more I mean, some corridors have to be closed. I mean, general conventions is not allowed, so you don't have markets and other places operating. That's why I've been say so I mean the embassy there too, I must admit, has also been very supportive. They've been giving us feedback. I mean, we're also trying to create a certain linkage so that there's a certain direct support system within China to them. And so, I mean, whatever we can,
my family dear. Your name Nugs in times past, about national issues engage the attention of the country. In recent times, the take public discourse ne new voters register. In my press conference, my position
sure. The voters register is a topical issue, but I'll digress a bit because the press conference one of the issues, most importantly, is student loan.
Student loan,
exactly, because student loan is a problem. Since the inception of the academic year as a last year, disbursement and the money is not coming.
Student
loan, it has a secretariat. It's no more SNET. It's a student loan secretariat, of which the act that established it has stipulated the mechanism by which funds can be allocated to the secretariat, and no including support from the talk time tax, I mean, of which about 1% goes to that place. Also from Get Fund, then the rest also comes from monies disbursements or more year over the period. Monies or more to recover. Of which of the three options available, that is the monies that they would have to go and recover. The rest has to come from government, which is the Ministry of Education and then the Ministry of Finance. But it appears even before I took over, I'm aware per records available to me, my predecessors, I have a number of engagements, including ourselves, efforts in engaging our people, because the situation on the ground is dicey. I mean, time value of money. So being here, not the BB. Assuming the student needs money to go and pay for school fees, not or exam. If the person doesn't get the money nationally, January, at that point in time, the money has lost that value and purpose for which you needed it. And so at this point in time, we are exercising our greatest displeasure with the way and manner we have been treated regarding the student loan issue. As it stands now, I mean, check all our local Nugs presidents. Everybody is agitated, and at this point in time, we had no choice than to give government a 2-week ultimatum. Say, if they don't give us the money, we shall resort to what we do best. And the point is also that it's not a threat to government because I mean we are still in the negotiation phase. We are still engaging. I mean, soft power is the order of the day as we speak today. It's not always about the aluta, but if it becomes the order of last resort, because
because me union check into this is a student loan. Are you saying?
As of now, between 3,000 to 3,500 an academic year.
For the whole academic year. And he almost the man boom and also much
no, so
first semester,
second semester. I must also admit that beneficiaries of time past, so any secretariat in the year and Ghana by in the year, a lot of them have not paid their money. And sebi much as when we talk about these things, we seek to chastise governments and also give pressure to the relevant stakeholders. It's also an indictment on we students and beneficiaries of past Omuntu Asikano and Yabestro Biase. I mean, there are some good measures that have been put in place by the current secretariat of student loan. I mean, it's wonderful. The other problem is also about enrollment because as it stands now, numbers have increased. The student loan at this stage, because initially, no perception is not just you're a certain poor person, but I mean, learning from other countries, student loan is a mitigating material. It's not necessarily for poor people, and I think that the more they do this sensitization, the more creates awareness among folk people enrolling. But our greatest fear is that Nugs has supported the free SHS from day one. And we are also aware of government's efforts in doing some expansions here and there. What we anticipate is that come September, a lot of people will be enrolling into the universities, of which some of these people behind the scenes, you could tell that, I mean, these are people who perhaps, due to some financial difficulties or one or two issues, they may not have ended up at the university. If you have some of these measures in place, they would definitely want to. That means if we have that huge number of people going to the universities, if they have to follow on the student loan, already we are having a challenge. It means that in September, yes, and so at this point in time, we are still pleading with the appropriate authorities. As soon as possible, we need them to do the necessary, the needful.
And release more student loans. And is this any snake bill? Say student, we school. Repayment, they are not saying.
In fact, repayment is after 2 years or complete your school. Okay. And I think so. You need to provide guarantors. SNIT beneficiaries but I think that the student loan secretariat has been a bit charitable because sometimes these are Sikaya pensioners, they are Ukwakoji and shouldn't try and so they've given a lot of room. Say after 2 years, why you Juma Kakra, say even each and every month to be 200 Ghana Kakana. These are some of the things. I think that we have to be conscious as citizens. Collectively, little drops of taxes that make a mighty ocean. And society, it will be a AG free will be hot. NID also. It's just appropriate. Also. So what benefit we are also bet you back. So we are using your medium now. You admonish all beneficiaries of the student to try as much as possible to pay. Notwithstanding that, then again, I have to say, the current beneficiaries cannot be made to pay the price of people who are failed over the past because the secretariats have the necessary materials on Bayana or boy. And so please, we were pleading with you, say. One of the challenges, and so with the free SHS, we expect that a lot of students will be coming into the universities, and so the pressure will be coming on the secretariat.
Now, Eunice, because I don't mean pictures from tech provided some other facilities for incoming students. University of Education Winnipeg, so I've seen a similar thing there. My name for Legon and the other universities. Mona money schools need in Kita. What are saying?
Well, as it stands now, no, we have seen things happening. We have seen things happening, but the National Union of Ghana students in the coming weeks, no, will be embarking on a national tour across the various campuses, both senior high schools and universities. Now, are checking the preparedness of the schools to absorb students. No, then also would want to give a verdict on the free SHS, given the fact that it's an election year.
Yeah.
And therefore, we solicit for support whenever we step onto the various campuses. We also want to take the feedback of the students. Now, check your experiences in between this period. But generally, I think that our mantra is that education is a right, not a privilege.
Yeah.
And so we support the cause, except that we will still admonish that it is done well.
It is done well. And no, in the first issue at the press conference, one may student loan. Second one, on the big national conversation now, new voters register. Most of my position here, then.
Sure. The issue of the voters register is quite a delicate one. In fact, me I was saying carry my constitution. I mean, supporting me because. The argument is very binary. One share can say I mean in the National Union of Ghana students at this juncture is it political. I said the last time I ever had about your unity. We have come far despite the challenges that we have. So at this point in time we can only stand in the middle and say it as it is. And I would want to quote from the Constitution per Article 1 that the sovereignty of Ghana resides in the people of Ghana, in whose name and for whose welfare the powers of government are to be exercised in a manner and within the limits laid down in this constitution. This only tells us that yen Ghana for yen ye to me a constitution we say engide within the electoral commission body abate the fact say and constitutionally recognized the friend IPAC which is Interparty Advisory Committee. The purpose of this body is within the parties they can agree to disagree and find consensus in bringing solutions to issues about elections. It must also be noticed election idea ATP a lot of countries over the balance. One China managing we the youth, look at the youth between 15 and 35. We cannot toy with our future, and at this point in time we can only beg our leaders say IPAC is the avenue for them to find consensus, and so they should resort to that medium or maybe the imminent advisory committee. But in their failure to do so, then we can only ask that the constitution takes its course, of which Article 46 of the 1992 constitution as stating is there, the electoral commission is an independent body, and within its independence it finds it necessary by engaging political parties and they are failing to agree, then it should be made to stay independent and do what it deems fit in bringing a free and fair election to Ghanaians. However, in doing so too, we must also ensure that whatever it proceeds to do must be free, fair, transparent, because election people are emotionally attached, and sometimes you must manage it in a way say it doesn't backtrack or give a certain impression. However, we think that the EC must be made to do its work. If indeed the EC wants to go ahead with the constitution, within the parties they have a platform to engage and agree, but if they fail to agree, then we think that the EC should go ahead and do what
based on the power given it by the constitution.
But in doing so, it must resort to lay down procedure.
Openness, transparency, and accountability. In the press conference, National Union of Ghana Students, the umbrella body, the big body. Now, any other allied associations present?
In fact, I me boss back to Grassac president is one of the most powerful blocker as it stands now. Today's press conference had the support of all the blocks, and I can tell you that Nugs has changed. The Nugs of past is not the Nugs of today. Today we are very much relevant, and we shall continue each and every month engage the necessary stakeholders to let our position be known without fear or favor.
And as we speak, some of the stakeholders and share their nyanti papa also invoking one right in the same constitution to demonstrate and to register or protest against this new voters register and seminar. Ochina ye share nim say IPAC meeting at the instance of the eminent committee ebebaso. More expectations anything.
From what we said, we would always expect that cool heads or calm heads will prevail. But the point is that you believe these are Omayan paying for. Some of the members from the political parties are people who have held ministerial positions. Omayan for some time. I mean, we expect them to take charge and do the needful. But if they fail to do the needful, we shall always admonish them that the law must take its course. I mean, that is the point.
Has the Electoral Commission, through more actions and inactions, as the largest student body in the country, that confidence?
Well, you see, we are in no position to judge or evaluate some of this, because, like I said, argument here very binary.
Okay.
I mean, to a larger extent, to be a case, I mean, I think that to understand issues about value for money and timing and everything, I mean, there are pros and cons. People can argue it here and there. And that's why it's a bit delicate matter. Say, yeah, take his side. Yeah. And so at this point in time, we expect consensus to be the order of the day, but failure for it to do so, because if we all hold entrenched positions, then there will
be no consensus. And then the constitution should reign.
Yes, but in doing so, let us play our role effectively. Say we'll monitor, we'll evaluate, we'll assess, and ensure free, fair, and transparent elections.
And to Nugs president, AD and Komo, and they addressed the press conference at the two very critical issues. It to me, Edituja, and Awame who said the Nioma. Anyways, mention and maybe you knew be din krana where to me a giant kwade to me atwa yenkomo eso. Meaning students 8 across the country. A final message to them, Nugs president, Republic of Ghana, and then my NTO.
Once again, my father Kunya so na Madak Ghana school for say ever since we took over, no, despite the challenges that they've had, especially regards to the student loan, no, Omwanya Ishemu are standing with us, and we are still going to continue the engagement. I'll also take this opportunity. Now, I'm commending the Minister of Education. In fact, Yeshia no only di nkitahoye. I mean, the Student Loan Secretariat have also done the same. Yeah. So far, we are doing the engagement because that's a new order. But we will also not renege on speaking to the challenges at the front as and when. And government should see us as partners in the discharge of these duties. We shall pressure where need be, and we shall. I mean, it's like a carrot and stick approach. Where there's a need for us to comment, we shall. Where there's a need for us to strike, we shall.
You strike.
And so, I would want to thank Ghanaians for them to continue supporting us. Inshallah, we shall get there.
The National Union of Ghana Students is back.
I'm telling you.
And Isaac J. Hyde, national president, National Union of Ghana Students. Now, Osha's statement, now it was endorsed by Paul Abrokwa, only a national president, University Student Association of Ghana, USAG, Samuel Sego, national president, Graduate Student Association, Ghana, GRASAG, and good. And Oswell Annan, National President, Private University Student Association of Ghana, PUSAG. National President, Ghana Union of Professional Student, GUPS, Gapson, Gakpo, Yao, Ebenezer. And National President, Trainee Teachers Association of Ghana, that's TAG, Augustine Apia. Moses Bondong, on President, National Health Student Association of Ghana. Sandra Amponsa, Greater Accra Regional SRC President. Inti impanyifo na wo nyina de wonsa share this particular statement. As no common ne Nugs president etumi edi. Inti Isaac J. Hyde, that's so be kan yansa. Why? Yeah, that's papa bibia ne be san so edi nkomo bio. Why? Wish you all the best. Ekosiisen so ne higher